So this is Eastern Kentucky channel name. My name's Lauren actually. Um, I'm hunting for my dog. My dog ran off about 5 days ago. It's deer season. Hopefully somebody didn't shoot him. A lot of people shoot dogs to chase deer around here. So I'm walking through the woods and I found this snake. Check it out. Can you see it? He's a hard one to spot. Now, this snake here looks, where's he at? There he is. Looks like he's dead, but I think he's just shedding his skin. And he looks like a cobra. No, he ain't no cobra. Could be a copperhead. No, it's a black snake. Now, I haven't checked him yet. This is live. So we're going to see if this sucker's dead or not. Hard to tell what they are when they're shedding their skin, so you gotta be careful. Check that out. Now, I would say that is a blue racer, black snake. It's not a copperhead. It's a mimic snake that, you know, it tries to look like a copperhead, or tries to look like a poisonous snake. And I about stepped on him, scared me to death. He's cold, that's why he's sitting here like he is. I'm not going to bother him. For all you people out there that think I'm going to beat the snake, kill it, whatever. I'm not going to bother him. I'm going to let him live because he's not a poisonous snake. And he'll kill rats and eat rats and mice. And also these black snakes and their kinfolk snakes, they'll ward off, they'll fight with other snakes. So keep the rattlesnakes and the copperheads away. So that's that. These guys are hard to see. You're seeing what I'm seeing right there. I barely saw it. I can't see it, and I can't. There he is. He'll get warmed up after a while. And go find him a spot to hibernate the winter. So I'll have to be careful. That's the first snake I saw this year. So everybody pray I find my dog. This is a live hike. I'll be gone for hours. I've already looked all over the place. I'm just looking in places I ain't looked. I hope I don't find him with an arrow stuck in him. Because if I do, I know the guy that done it. Because I know who hunts around here. And there'll be some trouble. I guarantee you that. I don't mind if my dog is chasing deer, a blind dog chasing deer. You know, deer hunters will shoot dogs. Deer hunters will shoot dogs to get them out of the area if they're chasing deer. Well, my dog chases deer. Yeah, guilty. But that still don't take care of the bond that people has with their dogs. You know what I mean? I've been out here since I got back from West Virginia looking for this dog. And if I find him and he's shot, or he's shot with an arrow, and nobody come and told me. And everybody around here knows whose dog that is. It's the only blind dog around here with his face all cut up where he runs into stuff all the time. And he's orange. There'll be some trouble for sure. So this is day 2 looking for my dog. You know, I've talked to a lot of people here in eastern Kentucky down in these hollers and things where they live at, and I'm not the only person that's missing a dog. So it turns out almost every single person that I've stopped and talked to has told me that they've missed that one of their, at least one of their dogs has been come up missing in the last year or so, and especially here lately. And everybody blames it on coyotes. So the coyotes are getting the blame for the dogs disappearing, and very well likely is true. I didn't realize how dangerous they were getting around here. They're getting pretty dangerous. Most people think about coyotes as, you know, small dogs, or like a fox-sized shape. That's not dangerous to humans, not dangerous to people. But I have learned here in this county where I live in, and I'm in a spot right now way out in the middle of nowhere, that coyotes have killed calves, a lot of calves, dogs, and I'm talking pit bulls, German shepherds, good sized, strong dogs that would put up a good fight. So these coyotes are getting pretty dangerous. One guy said that his dog was taken off the porch the same night he got it. It was a small dog. Another guy said that his dog, a very large American pit bull, probably near 80 pounds, was taken, and he saw it one minute and it was gone the next, and he heard the fighting, and suddenly it was quiet. So my dog's blind, so it's gonna be hard for him to put up a good fight. So I want to say, if you got problems with coyotes in your places, don't let them go and get get very strong in their pack. It's all right to have coyotes around, but you don't want them to be strong enough to take your dogs and take your calves and take your weak cattle. Around here, people haven't regulated the growth of the coyotes. The other county over, they're not as bad as they are here, and I hear them every night. And I always thought my dog could take care of itself, but hearing these other stories from people, talked to at least 50 people that I don't know. I stopped at their house looking for my dog. And the people that has dogs, the ones that I've talked to, almost every one of them said they're missing a dog in the last, from now till a year ago. So, and they blame it on coyotes. So, I'm thinking, now I've heard some bears around here. I don't think a bear is as dangerous as a pack of coyotes that's 7 or 8, got 7 or 8 adult coyotes in it. So what I'm saying is that a lot of people don't like to kill animals. A lot of people nowadays are on a different way of thinking than they were 100 years ago. 100 years ago, people killed out all the animals, the bears, the coyotes, the wolves, the mountain lions, so it'd be safer for your children and your livestock. That's why that they did that. And when I was a kid, I remember there was no deer even. There wasn't any deer, hardly none. No turkey, no nothing. No geese, no ducks, no bears, no coyotes, no owls. There was nothing. No hawks, because the old timers killed absolutely everything. Anything they could eat, they killed it, and anything that posed a threat to anybody, they killed it. And even when I was a kid, I was kind of like the people nowadays. I didn't want to kill anything because What's it hurting? It's just an animal. Well, when you get older, you realize that they did that for a reason. And now we got bears back. We got a lot of coyotes, and we got a mountain lion per uh, 500 square miles. I mean, there's a mountain lion around here somewhere in the state of Kentucky, for sure. There's probably more like 10. So there's not very many, but people don't kill them. And you know, I've seen river otters coming back. I've seen river otters up here in Kentucky, up here in eastern Kentucky, and I hadn't seen any my whole life. I've seen American eagles, bald eagles, in the last few years. I've seen a lot of owls. I've saw, what else? Bears, large black bears, very fat, well-fed black bears. And they're not being fed by feeders. They're eating what's in the wild. Deer, there's millions of deer. So I was talking about the coyotes, and I lost my train of thought because somebody called me, actually, and I video on my telephone. So, anyways, the animals need to be cleared out. There's getting too many. And these bees, get out of here. These bees that are as big as a bird, I don't know where they came from, unless they came from China. So everything bad comes from China. Oh, by the way, talking about China, when you go in a dollar store, here in Kentucky we have a dollar store about every 150 feet on the main roads. There's a Dollar General store for some reason, and they're going to try to get them every 50 feet, I believe. There'll be stacks like Lego blocks of Dollar General stores in Kentucky in 10 years. That's just the way it's going to be. And anyway, if you consumers out there, people like me, people like you, that go to the dollar store and buy cereal, you know, if you're not rich, if you're not a rich famous person, you're going to go to the dollar store. And maybe you ought to do that too, but anyway, I'm going to tell you something here. Everything, almost every single thing in the dollar store is made in China. You can pick it up and look on the bottom, it'll say made in China. Now, that's all right, I guess, but I don't buy anything made in China. I don't buy it anymore. Anything that's a consumer good, if it's made in China, my electric bike's still tore up because I need to find a wire that's made in the USA or North America or South America or anywhere but China. But anyway, what I was going to say is mainly China has been making eating utensils, forks and spoons, and bowls and different things. And has anybody thought about the process in which China makes these things? I am going to accuse them of something here. Their forks taste funny. Their spoons taste funny. Now, if there was a way for somebody to want to kill a nation, if another nation wanted to eradicate another nation, they could make all the goods for the nation and lace them with toxic metals, their forks and their spoons, and over a period of a few years after eating out of the bowls and forks and spoons and kitchenware, it will make the other nation sick, if you understand what I'm saying. So I don't buy anything that's made in China that I use for food at all, and you shouldn't either. So that's the afterthought. Don't let the coyotes get too big. Kill them out. One or two here and there is fine. Don't let. I bet there's probably 50 packs around here with at least 10 in each pack. And it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. I'm going to try to get out of here.